Hi friends, welcome to Core Vinyasa Yoga with Tamara Vodovoz. I am transmitting today from the back porch. Thanks to the University of California, Davis and the Live Well Department for making this platform available and free to the world. Today's class will be a little bit more challenging than the other weekly classes I teach. So be ready to move at a faster pace, challenge yourself a little bit more, maybe go to the edge of your limits and explore what you can find just beyond that edge. Also know that you are empowered to change, modify, skip anything at any time if it doesn't feel right for you. How do you know if it feels right for you or not? You have to trust yourself. And that is the beauty of the practice of yoga. And that is why we practice yoga, to know ourselves, to know what is true for us, not what someone else told you that you should feel or you should do. No shoulds. What is true for you? Yoga is all about self-empowerment. It's about finding your power, finding your truth, hearing your own voice. So before we get moving and things get chaotic and crazy, and before everything happens outside, out there in the world around us, take a moment to listen what's happening inside, what's true for you right now. And know that that truth can evolve, change. It's not static. Our truth is constantly renewing itself. It's fresh every day. If you feel like you're in this box of reality where nothing changes, give yourself an opportunity to step outside of those boundaries and come into a fresh look to the world and yourself every day. And that's why we meditate. So yeah, we're gonna work hard, we're gonna move. But none of that is going to inform us unless we start from setting the intention and setting the foundation for this work to be that, to have that objective in mind, which is self-discovery and finding your truth. Self-discovery, self-empowerment, and finding your inner voice, your truth. So let's take a moment to listen. Before we go out and take action, pause, check in, and listen. So go ahead and take a comfortable seated position. Any comfortable seated position you like. Take a few deep breaths and settle in. Modify anything in your posture right now so that once we make that resolve, that commitment of staying in quiet stillness, we don't have to fidget or move. Close your eyes. Take another deep breath, exhaling through your mouth. And let yourself drop in. Drop in and turn your attention inward. So for a moment, we're not going to pay attention to the exterior information, but let's take a moment to listen to the inner information. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, Relax your spine, the muscles along your back. Relax your belly. And let your hips drop down heavy into your seat. Now, still with your eyes closed, really feel this place where you are seated. Feel your body fully present in this space. Feel this body, this consciousness, fully present with this time, this moment. Not what we did an hour ago, not what we need to do in 2 hours. No, now. What is happening right now? What does it feel like to be in this body here and now? And just listen to that. I'll count for us 10 breaths. Take a deep breath, exhale through your mouth. And softly open your eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the arms, release the breath. 2 more. Now side bending. Inhale, reach your arm up and over. Exhale to come back to center. Inhale to the other side. Now twisting. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Twice more to each side, following the breath. And release. So let this practice, let your yoga practice become a way to discover who you are, what you need, and what feels right. Not from a mental analysis, but from a real inner feeling. Let the yoga practice be a way to inform yourself not only what's right for you at a physical level, like what exercise suits me well or not, what diet, what foods are good for me or not, how much time should I dedicate to leisure activities versus work. Not only that, but let it also inform other aspects of your life, your truth. What is true for you? Not what everyone else tells you. Ask yourself. So let's begin our movement practice. I'll play some music for us, DJ Soul Rising, and let's come to all fours on our mat. I like to keep a blanket in the center for my knees and a yoga block just in case I need a little extra reach. All right. On all fours, warm up your body, moving a little side to side. Move your spine around in circles. Go the other way. And take a moment to close your eyes and really feel your body. And take any movement here in all fours to inform you about how your body is feeling today. Let's press up into downward dog, keeping it easy, feet wide, knees bent, and continue these spinal movements and hip movements. If it's easier for you to tap in to your inner sensing with your eyes closed, then go ahead and close your eyes and really feel through your body. And come forward to plank and down to your belly. Take your hands wide and lift your chest so it's just hovering above the ground, and move your head and your shoulders. It can be side to side, up and down, circles, whatever feels good. Loosen it up. Maybe eyes closed to continue sensing into your body. And press it up and back. Come into child's pose. Bring your hands back towards the feet and relax your head down towards the floor. And as you're here in child's pose with your eyes closed, take deep breaths and sense into your body. Check in. Not only your physical body, but your emotional body, your energetic body. How does it feel like to be here and now? Rise up. Keep your knees on a padded surface and tuck your toes so that you're connected to the floor, very stable. And with your breath on the inhale, come up to kneeling and wave your arm, one arm back with your inhale. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, come to the other side. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Side to side. Opening the chest as you inhale. Once more to each side. And now tracing a big circle around you. Last one. And downward dog. Take your feet wide, side to side, bending one knee and then the other. And now, on your exhale, bend both knees and come low. Inhale, round the back, lift the belly, extend the legs, come up onto the tippy toes. And keep going with your breath. It's okay to bend the knees and slowly let the heels come closer to the floor. Wrap your arms in and up. It's like you lift your armpits, lift the armpits, belly in, spine long. Exhale through your mouth. the hips square. So if you look down at your toes, your right toes are pointing down towards the floor, and press up through the heel. Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, come to a plank position, bringing your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, extend back into that one-legged downward dog. Exhale, squeeze in. And let's repeat 3 more. Now hold the knee next to the elbow. And now side to side, bringing the knee side to side. And step it back, downward dog. Left leg up, keeping the hips square. Deep breath, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, re-extend. And 4 more. Keeping the knee at level with your elbow and side to side. Waking it all up. And reach it back up and down to downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale down to your belly. Shoulders back and down. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale. Lift the chest, shoulders back. And back to child's pose. Check in. Inhale, come up. Connect the toes to the floor behind you and reach for the floor behind you. Open the chest, go side to side, and really get those arms behind. Release the neck. Let there be no additional tension in the neck. And one arm up, big breath, hips up. Exhale, hips down, hand back down. And keep going side to side. Squeeze the knees towards the midline. Don't let them open up too much. And last one. Downward dog. Pedal your feet. Right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Circle your ankles, spread your toes. Both ways. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, come forward to plank and reach the knee towards the opposite elbow. Inhale, reopen. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. And 3 more. right foot forward, outside the right hand. Pivot and lower the back heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment. Lower the hips down. Feel your legs plugged into the earth. Extend your spine up from the hips. Lengthen both sides of your torso. Open the arms, palms facing up. On your inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee, side angle. Keep going with your breath. The next time you come to side angle, let's pause here, reach that arm up and over right by your ear. Bring your belly in, and option to bring the hand down to the floor. Extending, finding space. Take another deep breath. Exhale, bring both hands down, lower the back knee down. Inhale, extend the spine, look forward, open the chest. Exhale, take the hips back, extend the right leg, lift and spread the right toes. Keep going with your breath. Option to create a little bit more space by bringing your hands a little bit higher onto a block, onto a chair. Press through the ball of your big foot, of your big toe, and press the heel down when you come into the half splits. Nice and strong. Last one. And press down into your right foot. Keep your hands on each side of the right foot. And lift the back leg up. And it's okay to bend the knee. And it's okay to have a block to come a little bit higher and make it more accessible if you need to. Take another deep breath here. And exhale. Let your head, your torso drop it. Keep the back leg really strong. Press through the heel. Lengthen. And keep that leg active. Don't let it be lazy. Width apart. Come down into a squat. Press the knees out with your elbows. Deep breath. And exhale through your mouth and let your head and your spine bow in. Deep breath. Exhale through the mouth, hands to the floor, hips up, heels out, fold in. Bend the knees and slowly come up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. 2 more big breaths like this. Feeling the body. Just checking in. Inhale, reach up. And on your exhale, bend the knees, hinge the hips back. And as you hinge the hips back and fold forward, Keep reaching with your fingertips forward, hips back, until you touch the floor. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, ground your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to plug your hands in firmly into the ground. Strong in your belly. Lift from the belly. And hop back. Bend the knees. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, power of the exhale, bringing the belly up. Hop forward. And keep going with the power of the belly and the exhale to push your hands into the floor. Lift the hips and hop back. Bend the knees as you land. And forward. And back. Keep going. Last one. Downward dog. Pedal the feet. Forward to plank. Hold plank for 2 more breaths. Lift the belly. Extend the spine. Press the heels back. Crown of the head forward. On your exhale, only bend the elbows and descend slowly. Inhale, lift the spine, shoulders back. Exhale, down and back, downward dog. Left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Big breath. On the exhales, bring the knee under the body to the opposite elbow. Inhale to open. Exhale to squeeze. 3 more. And step it forward. Warrior 2. Lower the back heel down. Hands to the hips. Bring it low. Belly in. Lengthen both sides of the waist. Palms open. On the inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee, side angle. Keep going with your breath. And next time you come to side angle, hold. Belly in, lengthen. Press that back heel down. Pinky side of the foot down into the floor. Option to bring your hand down to the floor. And both hands down, back knee down. Inhale. Open the chest, hips forward. Exhale, hips back. Press the heel down, spread the toes. Keep going with your breath. And next time, the hips come forward, ground into the left foot, hands on each side of the left foot, and kick the right leg up. Press the heel back behind you strong, keeping the hips square. So look at those toes, look at the right toes, and point them down towards the floor. So you're rotating, inner rotating your right thigh. Take a deep breath, extend the spine. Exhale, let your head, your torso drop in. But keep the back leg nice and strong. And step your feet hip width apart. Come down to a squat. Press the knees out with your elbows. Big breath. Bring your right arm in front of the right knee. Open the left arm up. Exhale to close. Inhale, open to the other side. Exhale, close. Let's go twice more to each side. Hands down, hips up, heels out, fold in. All right. Keeping your hands grounded, strong in the floor. Strong push, lift the belly. And we'll hop the feet wide and hop the feet together. And try to keep the hands and the feet close to each other. The closer, the more challenging. But don't let your legs go too far back. All right, let's try it out. Lift from the belly. I'll show it in profile. One more jump, taking your feet wide. Inhale, extend the spine, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, extend the spine. Keep your left hand on the floor. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, the other side. Go side to side. Center. Keep your fingers plugged into the floor, or your hands can be up on a chair or on a block. Keep the spine extended. Bend one knee and then the other. Trying to go across, not up and down like a rainbow, but drawing a straight line across with your booty. Squeeze the legs towards the midline, and if this feels good, release the hands and play with your power here, your energy. Come up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. This time, keeping the spine upright. Bend one knee, come down, lift the toes on the opposite leg. Squeeze, lift, change. Second side, toes up. Side to side. Move the feet intelligently. Come up this time, going to the right. Pause here, right arm in front of the knee. Inhale, left arm up. And option to wrap your arms around your low back and bind. Oops. Try to stay off your butt. So the legs are very engaged, especially this extended leg. Press your heel down, strong into the floor. Oops. And power to come up and change. Lift those toes up. Open up here. Option to bind behind. Strong in that extended leg. Press that heel down. And power to come up. Turn the toes forward and fold in. And slowly roll up. Ooh, I'm sweating it. Okay, half moon option to use a chair or the block to give yourself a little bit more height. I'll show it with the block. So let's go first to the right side. Turn your right toes to the right. Left toes are still pointing forward. Bend the knee and come into warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Bringing the block up with you. Exhale, reach your block in front. So actually here I can step my foot a little bit more back to stay in the frame. So we want the distance between the block and the foot to be the distance between our armpit and our hip. Bring your left hand to the hip and slowly stand up. Now the toes of the top leg are pointing forward. Open the hip. Slowly keeping your balance. See if you can see your toes. Bring your belly in. Press that heel out. Spread the toes. Strong. If this is still good, open the left arm up. Breathe. Enjoy. Option to bend the back knee, catch that foot, and press the foot into your hand. Open it up. Come back to half moon and step back to warrior two. Extend the front leg, reach forward. Let's come into triangle. And up. Let's change sides. Take the block now in your left hand. Turn the left toes out to the left, right toes facing forward. Bend the left knee for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, reach forward. Create that space. Right hand to the hip and step it forward. Open the toes to face. Right toes facing forward. Press the right heel back, nice and strong. Find your balance. Play on your edge. Trust in your strength. Feel your body right now, your center. Reach for that top foot and open it up. Enjoy it. Release. Back to warrior two. Extend the front leg. Reach forward. Triangle. And release. Leave your block to the side. Come into downward dog. Pedal it out. All right. We'll take here a leap of faith. Keep your arms nice and strong, straight, hands plugged into the floor. Now if you have two blocks, you can bring your hands onto each block to give yourself more height and more space. I don't have two blocks, so I can't show it. What we'll do is jump forward, bend the knees, and try to get your body through. Now the first time you try it might not work, so it might take a few times. Now what's important to push the hands down, so strong in the shoulders and lift in the belly. Maybe take your hands a little bit wider to give yourself more space. And see if you can jump through and extend the legs forward. Perfect. All right. Sitting on the base of our bodies, sit bones and tailbone. Belly in, spine extended, lean back. So you really find that little tripod. Hug your knees in and bring your shins parallel to the floor. Keep the belly in, spine extended. And see if you can release the hands, but it's okay to keep holding the knees. Don't compromise your posture. So if you're releasing the hands but you're slouching and rounding too much, hold the knees. So try to keep your spine as extended as possible. And we'll do a little game here, extending one leg at a time to touch the floor. It's just a game, right? Let's see how many times you can repeat. Can you do 10? Let's do 5 more. Nice. Bring the feet together, knees apart, extend the spine, hands to the floor, lift the hips. Nice counter pose here. And bring it back down and roll onto your back. All right. On your back. Whew. And let's come back to that butterfly pose we just did, seated. So feet together, knees apart. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath. And on your exhale, lift your belly, lift your shoulder blade to reach your hands beyond your feet. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Let's do 5. Nice. Now knees together and to the side. Let's do 5 more. Lift those shoulder blades off the ground. Reach far, reach far. feet down, lift the hips. Oh, little counter pose, maybe shimmy your hips a little side to side. And bring it down. Rock on your spine until you come up to seated. All right, so I want us to come now into a little game, a little balancing game, very powerful game where you're really gonna get to test not only your strength, your courage, but also your focus. We wanna stay very focused. So we're gonna come into crow pose. And for that, I'm going to I'm gonna leave this as a soft landing. So if you're alone at home, you can give yourself a little protection landing spot, some cushions, a blanket. But your hands, I want your, make sure that your hands are in contact with the floor. So strong, firm contact, not on the squishy mat. So if you are on carpet, maybe go to the kitchen where there is flat, hard floor. That will be better for you. Bring the hands shoulder width apart. And come in nice and close. Bend the knees. Come into a squat. So we want to take the knees to the triceps. So just behind the armpits. And slowly pour your weight forward onto your hands. If you've never done this before, take it slow. Maybe keep both feet on the floor. Another option is to use a little stepping stone. You can use a yoga block to give yourself a little bit more height and feel more of the weight coming down into your arms and your hands. Press your fingertips really strong into the floor, like tiger paws. So really tap into your power, your strength, your courage. Press this part, the ball, especially the ball of the index finger, strong into the floor. And your fingertips so strong that if someone tries to lift them up, they can't unglue your fingertips to the floor. It's like tiger claws just grabbing onto the floor. Okay, and I'm going to show it with the block. So it gives me a little bit of height so that my body weight pours into the hands. Really squeeze those knees in. Feel your weight coming into the hands. Press those fingertips down and maybe lift one foot, maybe lift the other. Alternate, squeeze your belly in, and maybe lift both feet up. Squeeze everything to the center, spread the toes, and celebrate. So that's something to play with and to develop over time. Don't rush it. You cannot rush into balance poses. You need to be patient. And really focus, really feel where your body weight is, how to use your strength, and really press those fingertips down, because those are the brakes to stop you from nose diving. So no nose diving, please. All right, one more time. With or without the block, it's up to you. Celebrate. Wherever you're at, celebrate that. Take a forward fold. And come up, loosen it up, shake the arms a little bit side to side. shake the legs. We'll try one more form, which is the twisted form. Okay, release also the wrist. Bring the backs of the wrist together. Press into each other and shake it out like this. You can also make circles both directions, keeping the wrist glued together. Shake it out. All right, we have a few more minutes left in our class. We're gonna make the best out of it. Let's come back to the floor and find the twist and that squeeze before we do it on our hands. All right, on your back. Squeeze your knees together, belly in, and bring your hands like we're going to press them into the floor. So spread those tiger paws. Keep the elbows in, about shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath and exhale. Curl the belly in, and here we have the form we just did with the knees on the tricep. Release. And now we're gonna come to the side and hook the elbow over the knee. And we're pretending like we're pressing into the floor here. Spread the toes, all toes aggressively, squeezing with all our power. And the other side. Squeeze belly in. And release. Good job. You just did it. Now we just have to add the balance, right? Easy. Not so easy, but we can test it out. So here you also have the option to have your feet on the block to give yourself a little bit more height. And also just test out bringing one foot off the block at a time. You don't have to bring both feet off right away. Just check in with yourself and make sure that you have that power, that strength, that courage to do it before you launch yourself. So from your squat, keep the knees together, right hand to the floor. Inhale, take the left arm up. Nice extension of the side body. And on the exhale, hook the elbow over the knee and connect the hand to the floor. The other hand comes shoulder width apart. And keeping the elbows bent, lean forward, chest open, and maybe take the feet off the ground. Try it again. Spread those toes. Second side. Left hand to the floor. Keep the knees together. Inhale, reach the right arm up, 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 up. And exhale. Twist and hook. Hands shoulder width apart. Deep breath. And slowly pour forward. Maybe the feet come off. Keep the elbows bent. Strong in the fingertips. Fun? One more time. Good job. Come to the floor. Little butterfly. Lay on your back. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. You deserve some relaxation now. On your back. Lift the hips. really feeling your power and you know what you're doing, because I haven't explained it today, but if you know how to come into a wheel, prep for wheel, keep the knees squeezing towards the midline, keep the elbows squeezing also to the midline, and give it your all. Nice counter pose. Arms wide and knees side to side. I said you deserve some relaxing and then I gave you a full wheel. But remember, it's your choice to do that full wheel or not. Only if you felt that power rising within you. But if you're feeling like you've done enough today, honor that. Let's get into the relaxing poses. And when both knees go to the right, keep them there. Right ankle over left knee. Reach your arms up overhead. Look over to the left. Exhale, change sides. Left ankle over right knee, arms up overhead, and pull the left wrist over to the right. Look to the right. Left knee into your chest. Open it out to the left. And now take it all the way to the right. Look to the left. Option to bend the bottom leg and catch it with the left hand. Option to extend the right leg. Press the shoulders back into the floor. And switch. Right knee out to the right. Right knee twist to the left. Option to bend the bottom leg, catch it with the right hand. Option to extend the left leg out, the right leg out to the left. Press the shoulders back into the floor. Release, come to your center, and give yourself a long, well-deserved Shavasana. Both legs and arms extended and a little bit wide. Close your eyes and let yourself drop in. As you're here, resting in Shavasana, eyes closed, turning your attention inside. Take a few minutes to check in again and listen. Listen to the inner voice that's not a voice in words, but it's a voice that you can hear without words. Really listen to what your body is informing you right now. How do you feel after this practice? And have a moment of gratitude for your efforts, for your dedication, a moment of gratitude for maybe testing out a new edge, for feeling your courage, your strength. And go out into the world after this practice and just feel more confident about yourself, about knowing what's right for you, and confident in making your choices and letting your voice, your truth be heard. Go get them. Take care. Ciao, ciao.